Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Explain to Explore. So first of all, I would like to wish you a very happy new year. I hope 2021 is going to be a rocking year for you. So today I am going to explain some pattern. Uh, that means someone says that this is called as pyramid, but I will call them pattern, pyramid, whatever in the alternative way. So I'm planning for few videos on these patterns so that you will be able to understand how these patterns can be printed, how this can be properly designed, and what is or what are the logics in behind. So without further ado, let me explain what is the pyramid or pattern is all about. And before starting, I would like to request you for like, subscribe and share my channel. If you really like this channel, please try to share this channel as much as possible so that many people can get the help of these videos, and obviously I can get some means enthusiasm, and I can get some means proper what should I say, proper award for my effort. So okay, so let's start the video. Now in this video I am going to explain this pattern. So the pattern or result is in front of you. So we are going to print 1 0 1 0 1 0 in alternative way. That means we are going to print all 1 and 0 in alternative way. So for printing this we need two loops. So one will be called outer loop, another will be called inner loop. So I will explain the code in detail. I'm just giving an introduction how this logics or this kind of logic can be designed. So first of all, you can start from zero also, because this value is determined by me or the programmer, or the who is going to code the program will determine from where you are going to start, from 0 or 1. So if you are going to take 0 as a first value, the next value will become 1 and the next value will become 0. So I will show you the difference or both the cases. The height, so this height is taken as input from the user, and after taking the input we are actually doing some calculation, or what should I say, we are putting some logic, and through these logics we are going to print this pattern. So let's go to the let's enter into the logic or the code part. So you can see the first part, I have separated, or I have divided the screen into two parts. One will be one part will have the code itself, and the second part I will show you by doing some dry run. So this part is actually the code, or the means whatever I have written to whatever the logic I have written to print the pattern I have already shown. So as you can see, I have taken the input of the height, and then I have taken outer loop. This one is called outer loop. So sometimes some people says that this is I loop, this the next one is J loop. No, this is not the actual name. This is called outer loop, this is called inner loop. So when you are using one loop within another, this concept is called nested loop concept. So sometimes the value of I is the value, the running time, or the execution times. I'm saying about the iteration times. So how many times that loop will be iterated, or how many times it will be executed, it depending upon, sometimes it will depend upon the I, or the value of the outer loop, and sometimes it will be depending upon the some other values. So this is the actual structure, or the loop structure we are going to use. So this loop will determine the height, or it will help us to traverse from one row. That means first of all you are going to print 1, then 0, then 1, then 0, then 1, then 0. So as you can see, this is I equals to 1, this is I equals to 2, this is I equals to 3, and so on. So as much the height it will be, so it will be continuing up to that value. Now very interesting part is that when I is equals to 1, we are having only one element in the row. when I is equals to 2, we are having two elements in the row. So as you can see, in the next loop, that means in the inner loop, the I is used as for controlling the number of times the inner loop is going to be executed. So as you can see, for the first time, as I is equals to 1, so it will execute from 1 to 1, that means one time rather. When I is equals to 2, in the second time or next time, the inner loop will run from 1 to 2, that means 2 times it will be executed. Now here is the interesting part or actual logic, where from where we are getting 1 0 1 0. So first of all, I am initializing k equals to 1. So 1 percentage 2 is equals to 1. So that means this 1 will be printed. Now k is incremented by 2. Irrespective of the value of I, j, h, k will be incremented by itself and k will be incremented by 1. So in the next iteration or next time, it will become 2 percentage 2 equals to 0. So as you can see here, we have printed 0. In the next time, k will become 3. So 3 percentage 2 is again 1. So that means this one will be printed. So as you can see, this is first element, this is second element, this is third element, this is fourth element, this is fifth element, this is sixth element. Now the position or the element number, that means 1 2 3 4 5 6, if you divide those numbers, or you can take out the modulus value or remainder of that number, you will get 0, either 0 or 1, because whenever you will divide any odd number with 2, you are going to get 1. If you are going to if you are dividing with some even value with 2, so that means you are going to get 0. So that is the actual logic. We are getting 1 and 0 in alternative position or alternative element position. So that's why when k will be incremented by 1, so according to the value of k, we are going to get 0 1 0. So after printing one line, every one line, because I have already said this loop, this inner loop is actually taking care of the row number of elements in each row. So as you can see, in the first row we are having only one element. In the second row we are having two elements. So after printing the values in each row or elements in each row, it will come to the next line. So that is actually done by this syntax or this statement, I should say. So after completion of this loop, it will come out from the loop and it will enter into this new line. So let me write down, or let me try run for a particular value, and I normally like to show in this way so that you can properly understand how it works. And I put a numbering so that you will be able to understand that how it's working and what is the actual working procedure and what is the actual number of steps we are performing or we are going through. Everything can be shown through this number. So let me show you k plus plus. I am not showing you what is the value I have taken as k, because it's already given over here that you can see k is equals to 1. It is already taken, so I am not entering into that part. Okay, so now let me print the new line. So as there is only one line within this loop, so I have not given any bracket. You can put bracket over here and here also, but this is not necessary. You are allowed to keep keep that particular statement without a bracket, without a set of brackets rather. So this is number one, step number one. This is step number two. So we are coming over here. So this is step number 3, and this is step number 4. So this is step number 5. So from here it will go over here, and this is plus symbol. This is step number 6. So from 6 it will come to 4. After the logic or condition is false, it will come out from that condition part and it will come to new line. So this is step number 7, and from this it will go to the increment of outer loop. That means this is step number 8, and it will come over here. So now again 2 3 4 5 6, and this 456 part will be repeated according to the value of I, and 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this all these steps will be repeated depending upon the value of age. So as you can see, this numbering will tell you actual the way of execution, because I hope you already know that this is initialization part, this is condition checking, and this is increment or decrement. And in for loop, this part is executed only once, and this condition is checked for several times, and until the condition is true, it will be executed, and when the condition is false, it will come out from the loop and it will go to the next statement after the loop. So as you can see, this line or this statement is under this loop. So after completion of this loop, it will come out from the loop and it's coming to the next statement, which is after coming out from that loop. So this is the actual way of execution of nested loop, and how this nested loop is working. I hope you have properly understood how it's working. So let me show you the result or output again. Okay, let me maximize the screen so that you can get a proper idea. So I am giving height equals to 7. So as you can see, it's printing 1 0 1 0 1 0. So I have already discussed that why I am on, and how we are getting 1 0 1 0 1 0. Now I am going to change the starting value. That means it was starting from 1, so I am going to start it from 0. So let it equals to 0, let's put it equals to 0. And if now I run this code, you will be able to see it will show you 7. So now the result is, or the output is starting from 0. In the previous one it was starting from 1, now it's starting from 0 1 0 1 0, and in this way. So I hope this is clear to you. If still you are having any query, any problem, any question, so feel free to ask. I will try to solve this in due course, and you can put your comment, put your queries in my means comment section, and the complete code is available in my website, and I am going to give you the means link of that website. You can visit that website and you will be able to see the complete code, and you can visit that code, and you can try to understand the code whatever I have written for printing 1010, and you can do the modifications if required according in your code, so that you will be able to understand that how it's working and how the working procedure is going on. So without further ado, I'm means completing that one, or without further means continuation, I am going to complete that video. If you are having any query, any question, feel free to ask me in the comment section, and please like, subscribe, and share my video if you really like this one. So it will be really good for me, and I will be very happy that my work is helping you in good way. Thank you very much for listening to my videos, and be healthy, stay healthy, and be happy.